How's everybody doing? Welcome to a Friday night map making stream of extraordinary amount of things. Oh my goodness. What a week, man. And I don't even have a day job I've been attending or anything like that. But not really much you can do about that kind of stuff. Sometimes you just get in a funk and you can't get out. And you move on with your life a little bit, or try to, at least. But I had a blast today during my day stream. I played Voice of Cards, which is a very cool RPG told through the medium of playing cards, basically. I highly recommend it if you are a fan of like Final Fantasy games or anything like that. And also card games, you kind of have to like card games a little bit, because it is very much a card game, but it's got a lot of like original, like the numbered Final Fantasies, like the original 6 and 4 and the way back ones. It feels like going to a town and you're doing stuff and some extra things. I don't know, it cuts out a lot of the weird stuff that I don't really like about RPGs in certain parts. There's still like random battles, but they're really fun. Like the combat's fun, and kind of doing the card stuff is really interesting. I don't know, I just really, really enjoyed it more than I thought I would, and story goes really hard at points. It gets really dark really fast in certain spots, and gets really intense, that's for sure. So that being said, yeah, I'll definitely be playing more of that, because it was awesome. I cannot wait. But we're going to be working on some wall textures today. We've got a tiny bit of something here right now. That, however, they are unfortunately not my final wall textures. That is correct. So there's a little weirdness just in general over here when it comes to okay, that's just that piece but made into a big thing. So the map we took it from, let's move over to texturing real quick. So we got our beautiful floor done last time, and it looks great. I'm really happy with it. And then we also had a wall, FFT wall. Then we had this. And for some reason, the parts I gave looked really weird. Like they're only like a small portion of this whole block piece that I want. Because I think I want a giant chunk. Like I want all these rocky bits right here. Man, look how cool that looks, even just in black and white. Like all that chunkiness right here. I think I took this portion right here is what I took, and I condensed it down to a really small piece last time, because we'd gone on for like what, a bunch of hours. And I tried, no, why does it keep doing that? Why does it say it's okay over here? Even though it's not. Doesn't make any sense. Oh well. So I'm going to take just this giant chunk. I'm probably even going to add the top parts here, and we're going to fix up this the little pieces that we have. So I'm just going to take that giant chunk of wall. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to bring it over to our pieces over here. What I want to do is I just want to have the chunk there, right? I just want it there for the whole world to see. And then also I need to create a new one with just that chunk piece. Because we're going to have to do the same thing we did yesterday. Where we have to compare the values with everything in the end. Okay, so we're gonna save this. It's got the right color mode. Yes, that's indexed. Okay, cool. Everything's good. So we got that there. And we come back to here. And then we go to edit and we go to import the texture. And we want our texture. And our texture is a whole pixel off. So that's a great start. Got an itchy in my ear. Definitely, yeah, like weird. I feel like I want my camera to be like right here, but then I'm gonna be like missing. I don't know. It's been a weird day. Yeah, more natural. Actually, redo that. Undo this, right? Oh. Control Y? Yeah, it is. Okay. Boop. No, it is not off by a pixel. I seriously ran the UV right up to the edge? I'm not doing that. It's the UV's fault, not mine. I mean, I made the UV, but that's somebody else. That's not my fault. Okay. I did. I ran the UV right to the edge. Like an absolute madman. Just blame Taco. Don't be mad, man. It's his own game. Okay, we're gonna save again. And that is map 113. This is what I took before. Can get, maybe it's the palette. Okay, and then this is looking at the other side. The part I actually didn't like as much. Hmm. FFT wall. So it looks good, obviously, with its texture on there, right? It's got bits and pieces. It's only seen... Oh, because they're only so big. The UVs are only so big. And we didn't properly, like, lay them out. We just kind of did it hastily. Trying to figure out something. That part right there just looks like it was, like, cut off right there. It just feels like there's, like, weird solid lines. Like this chunk of rock right here, these pieces right there. It looks really nice. And it looked really nice when we were on the map too, right? Like, kind of comes across, it has a little rubble on the bottom, so that's really cool. Oh, I forgot to open my actual reference too. And like, this stuff right, oh, maybe if I, ooh, I think I've got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. How does it look upside down? Terrible. Oh, sorry. There, it's still sideways, but it's actually flipped. It doesn't look good. That looks good. The pieces that are on here, that we can repeat. Okay. It looks like we are actually... No, that's fine. Excuse me. I like the green rocks a little bit. Have I tried yet? I've actually gotten pretty close. We're not too far off from that yet. And I think we're there. I'm pretty confident that this... I've noticed that it's not an answer to the question. No, I haven't tried yelling at it yet. I'm sorry, guys. But I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody had a good week. Or if your week's just starting, I hope the start of the week was good. If you're halfway through, I hope we make it through the rest of it. This weekend is wrapping up. Where's the drama in this stream? The excitement. Definitely slacking. It's just yet another spam bot. Okay, first of all, I need to basically carve out the section that is being used in our texture. So we just use that portion. I feel we don't need to I think we'll be able to get away with just like the 2 repeatable, because if you look at Matoya's cave, like, right, like this section right here is repeated right here. And like this whole section of the tile sheet is repeated. And then that side's over there. God, thank you. This, I was talking about this thing right here is repeated again, like right here. And so when you're looking at these ones, it is a few more tiles, but it's also smaller. So if we could maybe attempt to create a different version of our texture a few times. But at a minimum, I need to at least carve out where it stops on here. So like we've got, it starts, it looks like right here. Definitely doesn't go all the way over there. More or less stops right there on that pixel, so it's that far wide. And then it looks like it goes right here. So this box right here represents the entire, right here. I'll get rid of this part a little bit so we can get what we're doing. Right here, this chunk, that's our texture so far. And then I'm assuming take the other chunk next to it and just add. I could kind of figure out where the next one ends. It looks like basically if I go here and up. Okay, so this right here is our chunk. So we want to grab part right here. Go over here. We're going to close this one out. Don't save. I'm going to make a new one. We're going to put it here. That way we always have our chunk. And then we can paint. That little section out. So it's just this. Okay. And what I want to do outside of that, just flood this part with color. So I just have to look at my normal stuff. It does seem weird to me that we are off by multiple pixels down here, but I'm not gonna argue with it. So I want to darken it so it doesn't blend in with our other ones. Okay. And now I need to properly find all the UVs for it, because they are not properly aligned. So the only the only thing we're basing everything off of is currently this thing here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to actually UV this weird thing. Gonna start in this spot here. What is that weird thing? So it's supposed to be if we move to this texture stuff, it's supposed to be like a skull. So it's gonna kind of carve it like a thing. But I had an idea that I will attempt to kind of execute. Good luck. Yeah, well, that doesn't seem too bad, right? Doesn't seem too awful. The UV itself is probably the worst part. So, I'd say we're definitely coming in. We're over here. That's still too far out. Something kind of like this. Okay. And then if we have that, we're going to take our beautiful triangle from over this direction, rotate it around. Just kind of mess with it a little bit. Gonna do some venting tonight while I watch. Hell yeah. Did you see any of my posts in our unexplored channel? It was basically just kind of showing some of the cool optional quests in Voice of Cards. So I made timestamps. They shouldn't be too far. Yes. That game has a lot of really cool things that I like about it. That it definitely does. Okay, so I think we're too far over again. So I'm going to pull this over here. I need to not highlight the slice of polygon so I can actually see it. Okay, it seems to be. Wait, this is smaller. But yeah, I guess we could just talk about them. So the first one is just a carry conversation, right? The first one has you kind of like It's definitely an escort mission. And you find this guy who gets trapped in a hole, right? And he's like, I'm making my way to such and such village, but I got trapped in a hole. And they're like, okay, you're cool. Got trapped in a hole. And then you like, happens to the best of us. And so if you want to be good-natured, you can, because there's a lot of really funny options. I am doing stuff in a completely different window, and I've been looking at everything. Man, okay. Sorry, guys. Exactly. Who doesn't get trapped in a hole on a regular basis? What are you doing, Stepful? I get that joke. That's very funny. Okay, I just want to make sure, yes, we are trying to base it on something that isn't a good thing to base it on. We should probably also grab this beautiful thing and then put this thing back so it doesn't get mad at us. Okay. But he's stuck in a hole, right? Stuck in a hole. And you get the kindness of your heart. You like, okay, I will take you to the village. Super easy. Just find a guy stuck in a hole and then you take him to another place. Another town. And you find out that, like, he got lost traveling to, like, his love or something like that. So, like, you kind of saved him, you know, from his loved one never seeing him again or something like that. Which is really cool. Like, the little extra stuff in the game is really, really telling. Why is that not the same size? This were to be even. I did that right, correct? Yes. The game is full of those things. Okay, so we're just gonna grab this again. We're gonna make sure it is 100% not... Can you click on the actual... Okay, guess we're not doing that. There we go. But yeah, it's full of that kind of stuff. Crazy. So maybe... That's definitely not the center. You're full of stuff. You know what? I could be. I very well could be. I don't think there's a center. So both of these are going to have to be pulled over. He's an animated themes full of cats. I'm something. Yeah, that is even. Nothing but cats. And keep black unending void. So that's the first one. You escort a dude in a hole. Turns out you rescue him. Blame yourself for banana phones. That's really good. And it's just like, it's quaint, and I really like it a lot. Why does that look so weird? Yeah, this is definitely going over. It's because it's 19. There aren't any exact... Like... Does that make any sense? It's never going to be an exact halfway down. So I kind of feel like what I'm doing is probably gonna mess with a lot of things. Okay, so... That one's fine. Okay, there are 3 steps there. If you look, yeah, it's 3 steps, but they're sideways. If I do this... That doesn't look terrible. It does look terrible. It's supposed to be a straight sign. I'm not going to get it that way. I need to resign to that, I think. Well, this is 1000% better. Excuse me. Just doesn't. Okay, so this is definitely over here. Right? No. Man, UVs are hard. That's fine. It doesn't have to actually go up the middle of it. Okay, so that right there is the perfect. I feel like it has to be bigger. Like they're close, right? Look how close we are here. Okay. That's weird. So, but that, like, in order to get this to... It's gotta be huge. And it's not. It is not bigger. UV-wise. I'm missing something big, I feel. I guess. It needs to take up more space. Yeah, I had some interesting conversations in regards to it. That's for sure. That's a really good question. I really have... Oh, okay, so, hold on. I do think these are wide because, look, okay, so they're stretched. It's not really a secret. I've been doing almost all of the work outside of, like, the only part that needs to remain hidden is how to find this stuff. What stuff it is and stuff like that can kind of be, you know, available. Not necessarily needs to be, or if you want to say surprised or something like that. It probably won't hurt to avoid spoilers for everything. But I know that the floating castle is going to have Tiamat in it somewhere. Whether that just be like a reskin of a dragon or something like that. Oh, I'm doing well. We're having a pretty fun time with our map editing here. Trying to get it so the textures look right. Yeah, the voice of cards was really fun earlier today. And then we're working on our mod for Final Fantasy Tactics. But so I know the floating castle, which is from Final Fantasy 1, where there's the wind crystal, is definitely has... That's going to have Tiamat in it somewhere. Just to kind of, you know, he's the thing. And we already have the event that we kind of teased everything with, that Jumzo made, which involves the War Mech. Or, yeah. War Mech? Is that what it... War Machine? War Machine is it. Yeah, there you go. That's funny. Yeah, time zones indeed. There we go. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, now we just need to get this in here. So Tiamat, I kind of want to do try to get as much approximation of the monsters that are in these areas, if there are monsters in the areas, to match like the Final Fantasy ones that they're referencing. So, pretty sure that like there are some like beholders or some kind of things in the floating castle. So I was gonna go with maybe like floataballs, because those are the closest thing to like a beholder in Final Fantasy Tactics. But yeah, I'm just trying to find like little creative ways to like, oh yeah, if you a nod to the game itself, the best I can. At least the source material. It definitely needs to come down one. And the problem with that is I'm not nearly as versed in like more of the original Final Fantasies. Also, there's a lot of references to Final Fantasy 3 and 2, the Japanese ones. I think they eventually came out to America, but I have no experience with those. I know there's a ton from Final Fantasy 3. I need to like slip them out, because I'm gonna split the whole thing into like 4 beats, like story beats. And so like a chunk of it are gonna be from a specific game. So like there's gonna be the Final Fantasy 1 chunk, and then the Final Fantasy 2 chunk, and the Final Fantasy 3 chunk, and then the 4, 5, and 6 chunk in a different part. And I think that'll be really cool on how to do all that stuff and how all that stuff comes about. Okay, that is the closest we are getting with these UVs. So I'm gonna go ahead and save with all that work there. And then I think we should also attempt to UV this thing. Yeah. Plus it, like, there's a little, like, story progression from our main driver of us going different stuff. So I've kind of messed around or played around with a few ideas of the motivations for both Ramza. Yeah, each map creation needs the polygons, the terrain, the UV map, and then the texture work on top of it. So it's basically the whole. And then if you have animations or anything like that, you need those also get added in there. Also, I need to try to keep this within. It's technically not within the stuff, and I need to make sure it looks. I would say that looks pretty okay. Yeah, UV the texture part has actually kind of given me a lot of trouble most of the time. But for me, like, it's kind of the instant feedback into the game that keeps it, at least it's slightly entertaining for me. But yeah, getting all the UVs to work and interact the way you want is definitely probably one of the more tedious and not fun parts. But I would say that my motivation to make it work right comes a lot from, hey Kath, go ahead and redeem that save check. There it is. I think I need to remove the map editing part from that because I just need help remembering savings in general. We're hanging in there. It's been a week, which sounds kind of awful because I don't really do anything. I'm not doing anything in December. I'm just kind of being around. But I've been having some mental weirdness. It kind of felt pretty good today. Especially during the game. That was the day stream. We played Voice of Cards, and there was a lot going on with that, and I really liked it, and it made me really happy. Just the game itself made me really happy. Except for all the super dark parts. That part didn't make me very happy. Because, man. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing for me was I was really happy. Thanks, Kev. Dark as in like morbid and so here, sort of. I don't know if you're gonna play it, it's kind of spoiler territory. Okay, so, we have the Final Fantasy Tactics Discord. I'm pretty sure I have that as a command now. I totally do. Yes, ! Discord. Yes, there we go. There is a map editing channel in that Discord. In the pinned section of that that channel, there is or you can just skip that part and do ! GDX. I can type that in if you need me to. But that is the software we use, made by Garmichael. A few of the other steps are a little bit complicated. I have tutorials for some stuff in my own Discord with secret tips. I mean, it's not secret, definitely. Befriend the Lord jumps. Profit. That's true. No, the first step is attempt to do all this stuff, fail publicly. Jumzum feels sorry for you. and then he starts helping you out, and then find Garmichael, who's like, I also hate this, so I'm gonna make it going to my TED Talk. But yeah, so you do that and fail publicly. Those are public successes. Eventually they became successes. That is 100% true. But you get those, you get GDX up and running. It's really, you basically just take the folder and launch the executor from there. And then you're gonna need to extract the maps from of Final Fantasy Tactics ISO. And that can be done with like CD Mage. I think there's another one, but I've never used it. So it can be done with CD Mage. Which is in the tools page for the Final Fantasy Tactics wiki. If you need that, or you can just Google CD Mage. I need to also put a link to my Giraffes tutorial, because that would speed a lot of people's stuff up. Why does that not look right, even though it is? Like, it lines up perfectly. It's just a visual bug makes it look like it's uneven. Like, this looks like it's higher for some reason, even though it's not. It looks so wonky. Oh, man. Anyway, you do all that, and then you get some cool stuff. You'll be able to load up the maps and do your edits. The hardest part is setting it up so it shows up in game. And like I said, I have a tutorial in my highlight section. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I totally have it, I swear. That's cool. That's fizzy. What? There it is, Jarvis tutorial. Haha. First you have to get there. Gonna mute myself so you don't have to read here. I said I'm gonna mute myself so you don't have to listen to me talk. There we go. Okay. Yes, so this is a tutorial. I screw up a few times throughout it. Actually, just once. But I do have my alternate map pack, which I also don't think I have a command for anymore. Nope. I should probably... I moved bots, and so all my commands for all my stuff, I'm still trying to catch up on everything. And I've never actually had to explain to somebody how to get started on this before, so thank you, actually. Oh, there's Nightbot being a beautiful person. Thanks, dude. Does that link actually work? It does. Beautiful. But what that tutorial is basically trying to show you how you can take some maps that you made and then put them on top of any mod. It can even be, like I said, put them on top of just vanilla. And that is super quick. And I do it pretty quickly on stream here too. So once the hard part is getting it set up. Yeah. If you want, I do have, to start out all of this beautiful sort of kind of madness, I did go through and make a alternate version of every story battle in the game. It's like all 52 maps, I think. And that was with the old Ganesha, before we had GDX and everything like that. So it took me a really long time to do some things that are button clicks in this program now. But those are all out of, not actually texture, they're just working. Yeah, I wish Corey's complete map pack. Yeah, it was fun. It took me 5-ish months, 6 months to get everything working. Pack, not map pack. Map Mac. So I got all that stuff, and that applies to everything. There is the lovely Jumza again also made a way for it to be added to any mod you're looking for. Let me find it real quick. Alternate map. There it is. Copy link address. So there right is the link to my alternate. It has the previews of every single mod, every map and everything. And everything too. Excuse me, my goodness. That's true. I did create the version that breaks all the mods. That's funny. And one day we're going to have to go back and make sure it works with the Lion War 2.0. But that's for another day. Okay, so we need to make sure that this doesn't look silly UV-wise. All your backpacks are belong to us. Oh, but yeah, and Jumza made a beautiful event. For that. No. You're doing it anyway. Just exit. Oh, they have different palettes. I was like, why does that not make it any... Oh, okay, I'm just randomly clicking on things. There we go. I was wondering why it looked weird. It is pretty awesome. Because that's the stuff that the AI doesn't do very well when it comes to miming, but not the word. It was really funny. Oh man, good times. Okay, I would say that's like the bottom here. That's supposed to be straight up and down, and it's never going to be. Turns into the guarded temple. Seems a little squished. What do I need to do? It's definitely not that way. It's supposed to be straight up and down. It's not. It's not straight up and down. It's folded like a weird... You're very welcome. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, if you have any questions, definitely drop it in the Discord or anything like that, because that's where we'll be, or I'll be, or somebody will be. Where does that look better? So that's definitely not. Okay, I guess it's got the same wobble. That's fine. No, you're good. When it comes to this stuff, I don't really think there are too many stupid questions, to be honest. Okay. Oops, I forgot. Okay, that just changed the camera and didn't mess with anything else. Okay. I can highlight that, that's fine. I will move all of this to a safe place. It almost fits. So there's that. I don't know why I didn't. I think my favorite thing still is that GDX still doesn't have an undo button. Of all the things I'm sure it's like stupid complicated. I just find it funny that the only, like, one of the bigger features, it doesn't have an undo button. Which is okay, I guess. Okay, so what is this stuff? Where is it, and why is it here? Okay, so it is that stuff over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this over here, and we're just gonna start copying. In fact, we don't even need to do that. I ask stupid questions, don't even produce anything. No. We need people who play the mods as much as we need people who make them. So I would say any content around mod stuff is very valuable. Yes. Stupid questions are pretty awesome, though. Oh, I need to delete all of them. Make sure I got everything here. Ooh, no, I don't need to delete all of them. This is flat compared to sideways, right? Yes. Okay. Guess I'm just going to try to copy that one and see how the world works on this one. I'll copy these over and hope for the best. Okay, so grab this thing. Copy. People who make them. Do people still make sprites? The latest character sprite on the website is 10 years old. Yes. Yeah, there are still... Though most of them aren't very active anymore, I don't think. I think a Twin is probably the only one that's... I know a few of them are coming back, or at least stopping by the Discord. And then there's Joker. Joker makes abominations, most people would call them, but I also think they're really cool. That being said, if you want anything, done... Yeah, it's just definitely more rare. And if you need anything done for a mod or anything like that, it's usually in some form of compensation. People aren't just kind of doing it anymore, unfortunately. I don't know if they ever did. But I do know it. At least a few of them are doing it professionally now, so it's pretty awesome. Excuse me, I'm sorry. My goodness. Yes, I could, but I'm still gonna have to mess with it because I went weird and I made the front entrance here diagonal, and then the actual parts inside the room are straight up and down. So and you have to rotate a specific set of angles. So to have to like move everything around, which actually seems to be causing a little bit of issue. Aha! I didn't actually do that one. I was wondering why that was a different color. But luckily you can at least multi-select what your output is. You can't multi-copy. Doesn't really make much sense, obviously. But you can multiple paste. You can paste on multiple things, so. It looks like I missed this one too. Yeah, there's a lot of things that changed between the old Ganesha and this one. The other one didn't have any like 3D space. Yeah, there was no like 3D space manipulation. It was all this UI stuff. It was just buttons and numbers, and you had to kind of hope and pray. And then Jumza came along and updated the original to have hotkeys, at least, so I can at least press buttons and move stuff around. But now it has a widget on the middle, and you can do a bunch of really awesome stuff. And just overall, life is better. And it's still a work in progress. It's actually not done completely. And there are still a little bit of crashes here and there, but they're few and far between now that we've run into most of them. So you'll still get weird stuff, and I know some people have lost entire maps to stuff. Corruption, or just not understanding how certain things work, or it doesn't save properly, or things like that. So definitely back up all of your stuff frequently. There is a reason that I have a channel report reward that says save check. Because I forget, and I've lost a few hours of work before, here and there. So always be saving and always be backing that file up. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's see if that cleans up our UE map just a tiny bit. I would say it does. I have no idea what this one is. Why are you here? Oh, because it doesn't have the bottom for these things. That's why. I guess that's just part of something else. Okay. You know what? Where is this one on my map? That's on a whole nother page. Well, this one's going to be on a whole nother page now, too. And... oh, I hate that. Okay. Okay, so I laid it out really weird. Nope, we're moving back to the original page, and we're just gonna have it up here somewhere. Man, the UV for this is all over the place. I'm not proud of that. Because friends don't let friends UV later in their streams when they just finished other things. So they're all more or less going to be the same thing. Why would I leave myself a gap like this? Okay. Also, what is that? Where? We've got that one. What's this one? Okay, it's the candles. Okay, so I guess we're UVing the candles now too, since we're here. I just need to clean this up so I can keep sane and not have to keep staring at everything. Okay. Go over here. Be a part of something else. And that means we are going to be... Well, get rid of that later. Okay. All this work just to... I mean, we've got the texture for the wall pictured out. Then we have to do the palette for it eventually. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Palette work. Add that to your list. We are moving and grooving, folks. And it's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work off of... What is this? Oh, it's a tiny thing. Okay. I'm going to work off of this pinch right here. So it is... I'd say kind of like... something... Well, first of all, it needs to be flipped. Gotta have those normals and everything. See, something kind of like... It's definitely a square. So, something about like that. Maybe... Maybe about that size. That seems good. Okay, and now we're going to do basically the same thing. So it's almost basically the same size. Except it's going to come in a little bit. Okay, and this looks pretty good for this. Like I said, basically, we're okay there. Here. And then bring this stuff in. And then just we have the top. Which is this right here. I would say it's like a bit taller. Something closer to the back. Okay. And then do it this way, this way. That's good. I would say it's about the same. And then this one is hopefully the same UV. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're just going to copy and paste this. Okay. And now for... Really? Really? That's... Thank you. Okay, that seems good. That seems okay. Pixels are a little stretched there, maybe. So, I pull them... No, I don't pull in. Nope. Okay, that's the closest they're getting. guess it's one off. That's fine. I'll do that. Okay. Cool. And then there's a candle. Perfect. And then that'll be in its own space. And so I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put it close as I can to the middle of that. Okay, cool. And that's just a bunch of the series of those. Anything else that I'm missing? That's really funky. Where are you? Okay, you are the other candle. And that's fine. I can actually work with you a little bit here. And we will... Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So that means is I can delete this. I can delete this. And just do that same thing, and this version will be UV'd. Perfect. Okay. And that means if we want to do candles on the back, we can. We just gotta adjust them a little bit so they fit. Save. Let's do that. We did work. Want to save it. Okay. How about else? Anything else weird, wonky, out of place, doesn't make any sense? Bookshelf. We need the bookshelf to be its own thing. Yes, that is another thing that we need to create. Okay, so we're going to select all of the bookshelf items. I was actually going to make the bookshelf a new... all the mini pieces their own stream eventually, but we've got to at least get them out of the way. Okay, so here... What? What did I select? Oh, so here, there's one thing that was really annoying in the original Ganesha. It didn't differentiate between if you were on the back of a tile or the front of it. So if you were working on an inside map and we're trying to like select this floor right here, if I clicked on it, it would have clicked on the actual wall. So you had to actually move the wall out of the way to be able to work with the floor. Oh, man. Silly stuff, I tell you. How did we ever do it? It's true. It's all we had. We didn't know any better. And then we did. Okay, so all of these are going to be on a new page. And so I think I'm going to start here. Also, I apparently need to flip it both ways. So here. So a really quick way you can do that is to copy and paste and then move over. And I guess I'll just add to this one over here. Okay, cool. So since we're starting here, we need to have this. Lovely. So we're gonna actually grab here and then straighten out there and then pull this through. Okay, cool. And now I can copy and paste and move. Because the UVs are the right way. Copy, paste, move. Copy, paste, and move. Copy, and paste, and move. Okay, there's that. Where the heck are you, and why am I not seeing you? You like my playlist? Thank you. It's JRPG musical nostalgia. Shut-in favorites. So like comfy music. Where is this UV? Can somebody tell me where it is? No, it's not there. It's not there. That's not it. I would think it would be that, but it's not. I'm going to move it to a new page. Honestly, I don't think it exists. Where the hell is it? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to copy and we're going to paste this one. And I'm going to hope for the best because I have no idea what happened to it. That's so weird. Okay, and we're going to, let's say I'm going to place it on there. We want the red and the blue to be on the bottom. Mastered work. That was a funky one. Where is it? Okay, I'm just gonna copy this one and paste it on there. It's broken. Something happened to that. I'm surprised it saved if that was the case actually. That's weird. Either it wasn't displaying them correctly in the application, because they rendered fine. They were there. We'll have to get our chair. Our beautiful, beautiful chair. Okay. So, let's check the walls again. Are there any weird... What is this? Oh. An untextured UV on the side here. Hell, even the whole door there is going to be. I think Nizer said something about this last time. And felt like I was going to correct it when I ran into it. Ooh. I don't want to remove the door. The door removal would actually hurt a little bit of my presentation and make me feel bad. What I want to do is be able to have like a weird fog of war thing where the map initially is just this outside portion, and then you move your units, or you fight maybe a unit or two out here, and you move your unit to this spot. It activates a door opening, and then this fades in. So this is black initially, so it's like a fog of war kind of thing. So if you need, yeah, I can show you an example. Vanilla maps. Nope, not that one. 92. Boop, boop, boop. It is done in vanilla. So if you, now this is where Starg and Vormav are talking, and then if the camera rotates over here, and Zalbag is talking. And there is a, not the palettes, edit animations. There is palette animations. Is it? Rave outside the hallway. Don't you? Interesting. Okay. You see that side of the map whenever the camera... Right, but it's all black. So when it is black, you wouldn't be able to... You wouldn't see it. It wouldn't look like there's anything there. Maybe I'm not communicating it right. Need a dancer who's close first. Look at those beautiful doors. Yes. Right. It's like this stuff up here. And this stuff up here. That's it. Where we got the example from the chair too. Okay, so hold on. To YouTube. This is inside. Yeah. FFT Egros Bale pronunciation. Nice. Format. I guess Dice Dark. Oh, there it is. Okay. I would know, yeah. It's definitely... Are you even playing? Okay. Playback at 2 times speed. Somebody's definitely talking during this. Are you not going to show the scene? Really? Oh, okay, it's right here. So, obviously, there is map over there. So I'm gonna pop. It's Raffle. He's talking to Raffle. That's why. So there is map over there. So we are looking. If we were looking at this from their angle, you guys can't see all that default view. Does that help? It's black. They're talking about the moss fungus. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of talking. I could skip ahead a little bit. So, it's at 2 times speed, which probably... See how it starts out as black on... I wish I could do it frame by frame. I will do it at half playback speed. So, it's over here. We are over in this section. We are looking at this whole... There's lots of map here. It does that animation to turn into there. The only part I don't know how to do... So it uses that palette animation to make it go from black to a thing. Very, very slowly. You can do it with a trigger. It's a palette animation. I'll show you. Oh, here's my thing. It is this animation right here. Animations. I think. So 12. Targeting palette 12. It starts at 4, which is all this darkness right here. I guess I can turn it blue. Yeah, it's not angle based. Yeah, you can do with event stuff. So I would just need to have a palette animation that can trigger off of the panel. Yeah, exactly. Or Egros to open the gate. Lionel Castle. Why do I keep saying Egros every time I reference that? Somebody spilled their black light on the floor here. So that would be my first palette animation. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to attempt to closed room is covered with ceiling until it's unlocked. Perfect. Yes. I guess there are easier ways to do that. We are only, let me move my beautiful head out of the way. We are only at 365, 700 something. Yeah, that's the room lighting part. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of ways. That's for us. Yeah, a lot of different ways to trigger it. I'm just really that's my presentation for this map. Because I'm trying to get everyone to kind of show off a piece that we can now do with GTX. So the floating castle has the trigger with the tile that triggers the palette, that texture animation. What if you fight on the other side due to going to the map from the other side? So these will be special, specific ones where I specifically make them certain events, and you always spawn in a certain spot. That I could do. That would make sense. Yeah, I could do like a gradient with the palette. So I have a ceiling, and then we gradient to transparency. The problem, I don't think you can do that. That's the biggest thing between for PlayStation hardware. As far as I'm understanding, at least for Final Fantasy Tactics that we have, it's all transparent or not transparent. There's no like semi-transparent. Yeah. So the reason that we would do it with a palette animation is because I can make it match the black background here and then fade into the actual texture, the actual final palette. It would be awesome if we could do a palette animation for the ceiling, but I don't know if I can. Like I said, you can't do like partial transparency unless you do like a dissolving effect. That'd be kind of sick. You could do like a dither where the pixels are a bunch of different parts of the thing, and you make them each become transparent as it goes, and so it looks like it like peels away. That would be pretty sick, actually. That actually might be easier than what I was planning on doing. So, okay. Maybe my UVs are set up. And my expertise, Nizer, is literally just going to be experimenting until I get it to look like... Yeah, that's... Yeah. 100%. It's the same thing we did. We spent like 3 or 4 streams like trying to get the grappling hook for the floating castle, and then the moving the train, underneath the train. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you understand. I get it. I think I'm definitely following. Okay, so the only other thing that is still left to do UV-wise is all of the pedestals for the skulls. Also, I had a cool brainstorm for these that I'm gonna show off on stream real quick. Hold on one second. Yes, exactly. Yes, 100%. Stream stuff, mod tools. Okay, so for those unfamiliar, this is Shishi. It's a sprite manager for Final Fantasy Tactics. And what it does is it allows you to load in... Hi, Twin. How you doing? It allows you to look at all the sprites in Final Fantasy Tactics. Can you please explain it in thorough detail? Actually, no, I can't, because I don't know enough about it. Oh, that's the wrong one. I can use these, I think. I think I can repurpose these, the death skull for the pedestals. I feel like that would be, like, perfect for these. With anybody who has any expertise in this stuff, would I'm assuming I'm exporting it as a BMP, a bitmap for this thing. I'm taking just the death sprite, yes. I'm not making a unit. What I'm going to do, that's Ronkin Runes, it's a completely different one. So, Skull is what I'm going to call it. Or Minotaur Skull. So I want to take these right here and place them on the skull as a texture. Exactly, yes. Can I export the palette? Is that a thing? Can you export a palette for these things? Anyway. Pop over to texturing. And then we're going to go ahead and... Yeah. So I can open a new one. And I can take these things. And I can put them on here. So... let's say I have the UV for this thing, right? Oh god, why is that palette there? Okay, and I'm gonna put it right in the corner here. Sorry about that. I moved the UV for this stuff here over there. Boom. Okay. So if I take my skull, and I think I'm putting it like right here. So that's the thing. So I need to make a palette of this thing. This is the part that I always screw up. A giant cow skull in a bar somewhere. Used lots of polys though. So this is a good solution. Thank you. There is a giant cow skull? Really? Which bar map? Is it the old... obviously there's the only bomb. Oh, I see it. There is a skull. Look at that thing. Hold on, guys. Let me open it after I save. Twin, you're the best. Look at that silly ass thing. Look at all those polygons. Oh man, I still have to do that emote. Oh, you guys can't see anything. Sorry. I am not worshiping him. I'm just saying he's the best for remembering that. Okay? Jeez. Yes. Fancy enough. I like my... Why not? I like my solution a little bit better. Look at that. That is a nutso amount of polygons. There are 683 polygons in this tiny map. Because of all of the craziness with everything. That's nuts. There are a lot of stuff in this map. Okay, back to our plan weirdness. I probably can't do this. I just apply it here, right? Did I copy it? Copy. Paste. Oh, I can? Look at that. Look at that. I can force it to. I'll make a palette specifically for this. So. And that's fine. It can mess with it. I'll be making my own. It's interesting how they're different links. We'll probably just use this one. Look at that. Okay, close that down. Beautiful, gigantic things there. Okay, go ahead and save. And I'm going to... there's no risk. Excuse me. Probably the risk thing is I'm going to have to do it pixel by pixel. I'm going to have to do it with the wall too, unfortunately. So... So, I think we should re-import, right? Are those on there? Yeah, they're using that. Look at that. That's so silly. Those aren't even the right way. Look at us over here. Being silly. A good thing about this being a texture file, though, is once you work out the palette, you can recopy the images. Hell yeah. Yeah, it is pretty bright. So, do you think, like, in order to resolve that kind of thing, would it be dropping the value of the palette? That's actually really cool. pieces you wanted, which are, yeah. Oh man, that's cool. Look at that. It stays the. Neat. So there's two things that are making it bright. I haven't really nailed down the lighting yet. And then obviously the palette. We want to save this as default and load in 4. Yes. And so what I did is I took the colors from here, from our reference, from Matoya's Cave, and then I use a deep dungeon texture, and I changed the palette to match Matoya's Cave, and then I desaturated it by like 10. So, like, I could still bring the values down, I feel. Like, there's not... I can still mess with the palette, is what I'm trying to say. It's not set in stone, though it is a cave floor made of stone. And we're going to have to do the palette for the next piece anyways, so... And, kind of hoping for the best here. Yeah, so, but I want to, like, the thing is, I think I talked about it yesterday, the biggest portion for me is, even though it's an other, like, yeah, it's fine if it feels like Final Fantasy 1, but I still want the textures and stuff to feel in place in Final Fantasy Tactics. So it can't just, like, be a Final Fantasy 1 map in Final Fantasy Tactics for me. I feel like it has to fit the... Yes. Can I make the floor kind of glow? I wonder, I mean, I could probably do like a pulse kind of thing, maybe? Fading in it. Yeah, that's definitely something we can kind of do. I don't see why not. It'd be kind of cool too. But it'd be really distracting to have a constantly pulsing floor. Yes, so the one I pulled from Spider's Resource was Fantasy Dawn of Souls, the GBA version, as you just politely mentioned there. As opposed to that, there are a few other... I don't know if there's any other instances that I can think of. I scoured a lot of... That's on this one. This doesn't have internet. Go back here and click there. Here we go. So the Sprites resource, this is super awesome if you're ever in the... So there was the Final Fantasy 1, but that just had the jobs. Here's the original NES version. That gave you this. This is Matoya's Cave in NES. PS1 Final Fantasy. Is that the Dawn of Souls one? Nope. That's the one we were just using. Okay, I'll literally go to the PS1 version. So that'll be faster. Origins? Tiles 8. Look at that. There it is. It's definitely more toned down, right? Let me put everything in here. Thank you, by the way. I thought I scoured enough because I was actually using this for not this one specifically, but I was looking at this for, I feel like this palette maybe it was something else. Anyway, let's move off the internet to texturing and open unexplored land art and Matoya's cave. How's it? There's definitely a darker version for the beautiful carpet that they have. And so interesting. So it's got like a mostly gray with a little bit of purple instead of mostly purple, right? At least we know this part fits out really well. Guess we get to redo the palette again. Maybe not. Maybe I could just take the highs and the lows from here. So like this one is that, and their highest, what we would say is that one, maybe? Let's say that's probably the brightest color on here. We can at least have shadows too. Good paste. Yeah, it brings it down quite quickly. Okay, that's the right one. Usually it gets a little weird because I'm not really sure where to put the next one. There's multiple purples and pinks. But we'll do our best. Maybe this one instead. Those the darker parts. we take these two colors and turn them very gray. I mean, that's pretty close, isn't it? A little bit more like acidy stuff on the ground. There's a dark purple that we haven't used actually here. That I would probably grab and put right here. I could probably. Looks like there's a. We used the light pink, right? Somewhere. Oh, we didn't. The light pink needs to come over too. I hate that it keeps moving all my stuff down. I definitely like it better with the purple walls. It's gonna look really cool, actually, in my opinion. And the palette swap worked out pretty well. Okay, so let's save that as go back. Thanks, Twin, yet again. We want floor, and we want to do floor 2. Yeah, that's a world of difference. I love it. That's so much better. Thank you. And now I gotta figure out the colors for the oops. I loaded it on the wrong scene. Okay, so first of all, definitely have to grab this color and replace this one. Some more mustard. And then I think I just went with the normal red here. And then for these colors, there's the purple. There's the sort of dark gray. That's not too much of a change. At least I got those colors right. And then there's the dark. Oh, those are the same colors. Okay. I didn't want to go with like the dither pattern here. You guys can't see any of that. I am sorry. I did it again. Man, this is terrible. Can I just have an automatic scene transition between me doing textures and everything? Everybody's just staring at a map like, what the hell is he talking about? I guess I feel like I could dither the outside if I wanted to. But man, okay. What that's gonna do is it's just gonna make our wall shine more. Which I'm very excited to do. Because now they have their own palette. So we're going to load the default on this one. And we're going to flip back over to here. So that's there. And so we're going to do the same thing. So like the brightest spot here is this beautiful purple. Copy. And we're going to take this. Ugh. Can't. Take that one. And we're going to turn it into that beautiful purple. And then the next brightest spot, we're going to copy. And we're going to turn it to this. And I would say... So here's where it gets a little tricky. I don't know which way. Do I choose this one or do I choose the more vibrant color? We'll go with the color first. We're getting a little weird. We missed a big color, so we're going to take this. Then I think we take this one. And use that. And then the darkest of the darks is this one. I feel like the in-between should have been the darker parts, but maybe not. So we got that one. Copy. That's one palette into Final Fantasy Tactics texture. So we're going to do this, so we're going to call it I will tell you, looks clean. Hey, see ya. We are at 6:34. That was Final Fantasy VIII, Fragments of Memory. Oh, cancel. No, I don't want to do that one. Wall. It should have been wall. Impossible. I paused the music, didn't I? I muted it. That's for sure. Boop. There we go. We want to save that. It's definitely not floor. It needs to be this, but it needs to be wall. Okay, let's see what it looks like on our wall. Texture. I'm using 5, so let's just replace that. Also, this little GUI specifically for File Explorer is separate from the actual thing, and it doesn't refresh. So you have to force it to out, and then 35, 60. Yeah, definitely Final Fantasy. So you have to force the refresh. So there's our wall. Now it's okay. Before it was Final Fantasy XII, the Cerobi Step. Okay, now we just move this texture everywhere. That's literally all that's left. This texture goes on all the things. Yes. And I guess while we're here, and we did make a palette change, I can show you what it looks like in game. So, go ahead and save. We will do a display capture here. There's all of my fancy stuff that I do. Probably won't make much sense. Oops. Continue me. Oh, thank you. So, this right here, this is all the files. I'm only using two of the files, but all of the files for this map I'm going to take. And I'm going to put in here. And then I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to replace the ones that I already have. And move back here so I can do stuff. And then command prompt is to run the ISO expander. This injects my maps into a separate folder on the ISO itself. If you're really curious what that looks like, give me 2 seconds. I'll open it for you. So right here. So this is the map folder. It's literally called map on the actual production CD. There's a map folder. It has every single map state in the game, all the extensions and everything. It takes a little bit for the whole thing to load. So here's everything. And what the ISO expander does is it expands the ISO to include a folder of my choosing, of my own files. So I add in my own files here. And then I make the game reference these files instead of theirs. So we did that. And now, here we go. Suddenly PlayStation. And then I have a quick save to the map that I chose to replace, which is Linolia Plateau in Chapter 1. Ramsden doesn't spawn unless you put him right there. So, because that's a wall, that where he starts is a wall in my map. And you can't spawn in a wall because I have it set to impassable. And here is our custom map. And the camera angle is a little bit off because they're supposed to be higher. But it's fully walkable and everything. So, and there's our cool wall right there. So yeah, I can move around and everything. Got a little bit of texture bleed along the outside here. You can tell that. Everything else, but everything else seems to be on the up and up, and our wall looks super nice. Look at that purple thing. That purple thing is going to be everywhere. So if you want to see a different map, I also did the Ronkin Ruins. Keep pressing the wrong button. Yes. I have the tools. I wouldn't say knowledge. It is definitely the tools to do all of that. And I've made quite a few. So, here is the Ronkin Ruins from Final Fantasy V. Okay. I disagree. Okay, that's actually not what it's supposed to be. The GNS file is referencing the wrong texture, but this is definitely that's hilarious. Actually, here it's what it's kind of supposed to be like. It's not actually referencing the wrong texture. It turned in a different state. So this is what my map looks like when it's using a different weather state than what the story is supposed to be doing. But yeah, I did those animations as well for those gears. I got those running and everything in here. But it's supposed to look much better than this. But sometimes things go wrong when you play a game and you're modding it. I wonder if the other one actually even does anything. I think I have smart encounters on here. Does Mandalia Plains have a map? This is not an... I actually expected it to be. That's funny. Okay, so here's my prison map. This is the first custom map I ever made. I thought about that after 5 seconds. You probably can't get out of there. Are you guys inside the wall somewhere? Yeah, here. This is the old one. Yeah, this is my test map. to see how far you can go before the AI stops working. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I made this one as well. There will be an event where you can stand on this panel, and all of these... Thank you! All of these gates will open to unlock the unit that's inside here. But yeah, thank you. I got a few other ones, but I don't know where they are. I think they're in like Magic City Garland or something like that. So, what else can we do? I want to go back. That wall looked fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and finalize the walls because our palette looks great. Twin, again, coming in clutch. Thank you. Like always. Why is this so damn quiet? There we go. That's better. Just like, it's a GBA game. It's gonna be super bright. Why are you using it on a PlayStation 1 game? You make no sense. It's true. It's very strong. Okay. I need to not pull a dumb here. And I need to move these up. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I'll give somebody a cookie, a virtual internet cookie, if they can guess what this map originally was. Just by the texture alone. A virtual internet cookie, just for you. Nope. Excuse me. So far, I haven't seen it yet. I missed one, really. Also, this is one... Would you... Why are you clicking on it? Nope, it's not Linalia. It would have been kind of funny to replace the same map that I... on there. But I wasn't that smart. It's not Volcano. Here. Maybe this'll... Does that help at all? Definitely doesn't help with those palettes. I think I replaced the palette they were supposed to use. Maybe this one is with it? No. I don't know. Yes, it is the marsh map. It's Grog Hill. Good job, Neither. The fact that I remember for that sucks. I agree. It does suck. That's funny, though. But yeah, see ya, bud. We have an entire Discord, Final Fantasy Hactics, dedicated to mods and stuff for modding Final Fantasy Tactics. And there is a huge, well, a big upwriting of, then there's the Discord. Thank you so much, Keth. Coming in hot with the bot commands. And we have a bunch of stuff there. So please come by, hang out with us, play some of our mods, make people happy. I almost did it again. I almost moved the UV right next to the wall. Like a dingus. A big old dingus. Dingus. Wow. Words are hard today. Okay, what's this for? Why do I need it? I'm ignoring Olan's full... Yes, the slow walking for 30 miles. That's my contribution to memes in this game. You had to walk, and then Rams just walks right through the wall. Right at the end. Oh my goodness. I've seen those, but it's the very first time I see someone making maps. Yeah, it's pretty new. Basically started in March of this year, so it wasn't very... so I'm making them for a mod called Final Fantasy Tactics Unexplored. If you have played a good amount of Final Fantasy Tactics, there is, in bars, you can go on propositions and send like the 3 units out, and they have rewards for doing those propositions. There are gil, just money straight up. There's treasure, and then the third one is wonders or unexplored lands, depending on which version of the game you're playing. And I am making a custom map for all 16 of those unexplored lands, and then I am changing how you get to them. So I'm taking them out of the propositions and putting them in a different way. And by me, I mean Jumza is doing a bunch of stuff to help to magic magician that these maps work. So I'm doing the art side and the maps and getting all that technical stuff done. So there will be 16 maps you'll be able to access with an overarching story when you're accessing them and everything like that. And then Jumza is putting in all the magic coding, trickery, and stuff like that. He was here before. I think he went to sleep, though. He doesn't keep programming. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, man. Like I said, I just do map stuff. Everything else is like custom jobs and all that crazy thing is just as much wizardry to me. Oh, shut up, twin. Quite. That's funny. Surprised Elric isn't doing the man, that Journey of the Five mod kinda sucks, doesn't it? Wouldn't like to be the guy who made that. No, that didn't prick his ears up or anything. It's kind of sad. That guy sucks. I'm just kidding. You're a beautiful person, Elric. I really appreciate you. Oh no, I can't do both of these at the same time. Okay, so what is over there? What did I select that made Literally just this one over here? Nope. Just that one? Okay, so all of these? Nope, we missed one. What am I doing with my life? But yeah, if you played that many Final Fantasy Tactics runs, I highly suggest playing a mod. Cerebos mod, Lapis Tactics, Journey of the Five, Souls of Destiny, Spirit of Destiny, Call of Power, Thelvia's complete patch 1 or 2. Two unfinished ones. The Lion War, that is, I probably should have said first because it's fantastic. Not yet. They're working on it still. In fact. Okay, did literally all of them go here except for that one that I just missed? I'm still the fuck it. So if I have several windows open working on it right now. That's what I fully expected for you to say, sir. Get out of here, please. I'm begging you to please go away. That map saved while I was moving anything and scared the crap out of me. There we go, okay. Yep. 100%. Okay, what's this one? Is that an actual thing? It's just something in the way. Okay. How about you? Are you an actual thing too? Yes, you are. Okay. Imagine being a normal Final Fantasy Tactics lover and walking into this chat and literally being dragged into the room with you while wearing a flower. Yeah. Real life. Real life can suck it. I'm tired of it. Preventing all my mods, all of my favorite mods from coming out. Still gets me with I like this mod. Not my best work. I think you'll be saying that about a ton of stuff when the re-release of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 comes out for Journey of the Five, because of all the updates and stuff that were made to it. Speaking of Final Fantasy Tactics. What is this? I am definitely the secret hangout for mod people. Which I find kind of funny. Where's the other one? Did I not do this one? It's still in the corner. What up? Why do you watch me? Seriously, this is ridiculous. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm super excited for all of that stuff. Like, oh man, it's gonna be so great. Cannot wait. Hell, I've seen the preparation menu and I'm gonna freak out when I play with it. I lied. This is definitely not Final Fantasy Tactics, isn't it? It's definitely a Tactics Ogre game, isn't it? Why am I this way? It's Ogre Battle. No, it's not. 59. What are you? Chrono Cross. Before it was Ogre Battle. Okay. It's equivalent to crack cocaine, yeah. I mean, the treasure wheel alone for the Line War was enough to let me know that I'm in for some crazy stuff. Get out of here. I don't need you. And now it's Chrono Cross. Who lets me do UVs? The hell is this one? It's a frickin' wall going up and down. It's definitely not this big, but I'm still making it that way. I just want to get all this crap out of the way. Makes me sad that I did it this way. Okay, so that is right. It just needs to be taller. So, I did all the UVs for my walls like 4 streams ago. Easy. But I did it right at the end after I had just finished my first pass at the floor. We're now on the 3rd pass up the floor, by the way, with our new lovely texture that we have now, which is beautiful, and I love it. And I did it right at the end of a stream, and I'm paying for it. Let's just go with that. I am 100% paying for it. And now we're attempting to not have to pay for it. Like, these are fine, but I have no idea what I was doing when I was trying to set this part up. And okay. But we are not stopping tonight until I have a wall texture that I like. I know that seems a little insane, because I'm just doing the EVs, but we already have the palette. We already have the texture picked out. I just need everything set up. We're getting there. Very short. Slow. There's the word. Very slow, but surely. Man, my brain is not working tonight. Okay. Flip it. These go over here. This goes over here. Ignore this. That's actually the top up here. So it's not a detriment to everything. Short of UV map, doing a different shade for the walls would be enough. Hell yeah, look at that thing. It's beautiful. We got a beautiful palette. Click on it. Thank you. Gotta be up early, so I'm gonna tuck in. It's nice to hang out. Kath, it's always nice to see you. I miss your face. Good luck tomorrow with whatever you have to be up early for. Stay awesome. Such twin. Very well. There's Elric. Hello, sir. We were talking about you. Alright, I gotta do it again. Because I can't decide where these are supposed to go. It's true, he did. Okay, that's probably going to be another map. So you could do it twice in a row. Okay. I think that's close enough to be what we need to be going for. And then we're just going to copy and paste like a madman. And hope to God it works out. Okay. Guess we'll start with the bottom. Get everything done there. Okay. Texturing. It's here. I need to actual program up. But yeah, we changed the floor yet again because Twin found us a better tile set. I can't wait to make the bookshelves. Those are going to be so fun. One of the cool kids. Hell yeah. Okay, copy. It is paste, but it's by 1 pixel over. Okay, so that's there. And it is another paste of 1 pixel over. I'm really gonna be upset if this doesn't work out as well as I want it to, but... and then that's just another... Oops. Okay, so that right there, if we load the default palette, should be able to save and re-import. Okay, and then if we click on this one, is palette number 5. And all I got was this highlighted message. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of the time and support you guys give me and spend in my channel and everything. It's awesome. And I love you. I love you all. Okay, I don't even have to like have it in the, like, I'm going to have it in the proper palette, but I don't. All of you, everyone who comes by. A poor man's save check. Thank you. Give me 1 second. I feel like if I did this right, that's the same for the next one, so I can just do that. It is. Almost. But not quite. You said something about a t-shirt. And smart people who make their own UVs are like, why, if you're just going to repeat it like this, why don't you just have it all in the same spot? It's because I'm going to try to go back in and add detail, like on the bottoms and stuff. And hopefully it'll be a little bit different. A perfectly ordinary message. So hopefully that. We're going to load the default palette. We're going to save and go back. No. Oh boy. It's kind of spooky. Getting there. Okay, I gotta do... This one's a little bit off, so I need to... So it's 3 panels, then 2 panels. It is 3 panels, and then the wall for 2. Or something like that. Oh, it's these 3 and then these 2. We're grooving. My playlist knew you were here, twin. That's the only explanation. Might have to edit this one right here a little bit to get them to flow together, but... I can do cleanup later. And then actually, I think I can do... all of this. Let me just paste it again for the other wall. Because I think it's the same. And then the last one's just a bunch of repeating for 5 panels. Oh, not 5 panels, a bunch of panels. Okay. We'll take the last one pretty slow. So, our biggest thing that we'll need to manually edit is getting a border around the edges, so it's not just like hard cut into each texture. We'll try to get a smooth transition in there somehow, whether it be like a void that they both share, or something that will solidify, I think, this wall texture comparatively. So okay, we need to just do this last row up here, and then that's the door, so we'll keep the door open, and then we'll have to do these portions right here to make it a little smoother and stuff, but and then we'll have to get this portion. Okay, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So 4 copies of this part. Shouldn't be too hard. One, 2, 3, and 4. So that's this side wall. And then the other side wall is on another page, another texture page. Right here, yeah. So the back wall and the side wall are on another texture page. So we'll have to do that very quickly, but we're going to do this part right here. So I need to find, it should be 2, that's just the 2 with an extra. Okay. Copy. And then I think I did it over here. Yeah, so I did this. And it is 1 up. And I'm going to do the same thing for above it. I believe it is just 1 pixel. It looks like it is. Okay, and then we need to take this and we need to go 19 pixels. Because that's how big our UVs are. Copy it. And then paste it on this side. For both sides. So that should cover the sides. And then in the middle here, right here, is a panel. It looks like it is a few pixels up. It is 2 pixels over from here. Boom, boom. And I think it's like right here. And then we would need to do like a partial of the next one. Oh. So then it's a partial of this. But I think we can just do this and it should fill in the gap. I think that covers the majority there, and then we would just need the other texture page, which is the stuff down here. It's actually up. It's right here. And as of right now, it starts in the corner, so let me just get a copy real quick of this. We're almost there, people. We're so close. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is technically the bottom, and I need... just gotta move it over. And so here's the weird part. So this part actually doesn't have a thing, and I set it up really bad. So I need to press this 19 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 2 more. 1, 2. And then that should be in the right spot for there. And then when you take this and make a 19, and then you need to move it 2 pixels over. Okay, and then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to paste this. I need to copy this and then paste it over 2 more times. Okay. And then while I have this, I need to go up here by 1 pixel. Do that. Bring it up here. Sorry, my keyboard shortcuts are getting weird. So there's that, and then it splits it again by a pixel, apparently. Do a lot of texture bleeding fixes, but... And then 1 more. And then, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the walls. So if we can just select literally everything. Nice and tedious, like. We are almost there. I think we just have to do the sides here. So damn close. Okay, so there's a little weirdness with those just because of how they do, but I think the rest of the walls themselves fit pretty damn well. We're going to do a save, and then we're going to do an in-game check. There's going to be a lot of texture bleed. Just warning you right now. There are a lot of those little extra pixels between everything. Copy. Paste. Re-put the maps back on the BISO. Load them up. And here we go. And then we get to do all the fun stuff next time. All the fun stuff is the details, like the bed, and the tables, and the chair, and the... It's so colorful. Not nearly as bright as it was. That's for sure. God, I love the walls. They look so cool. And we really captured the look. That part right there is my fault. I can fix that flicker. That's just the door. This polygon right here isn't actually split correctly. So the game doesn't know how to render it. And then we'll have to adjust the masks to not show up. Why is that like a 0.5? There's a lot of little polish, but yeah, it's definitely come a long way. Like I said, the biggest part is getting everything ready. That's the thing. And as soon as you have a texture picked out, or a way to get the texture on, and then have it laid out somewhere, it kind of just comes together. So. And like I said, we get to do the fun stuff next time, which is these tables here. They're all gonna be the same, and then the bookcase we get to do. So that's cool. And then we get to do the wall melts, and hopefully maybe fix some of the seam issues that they have right there. But the walls turned out so well. I don't really care too much that they're repeating as much as they do. I think it looks really nice. We'll get a flame going on the front here, the candles. And oddly enough, Not as much texture bleed as I was expecting. I'd say it's probably just on the ground here. So yeah. I mean, I think it looks pretty great. I'm pretty excited about it. It's finally shaping up. For how small and kind of a simple concept this was, it's taken me so long. And I blame that on a lot of my mental state, unfortunately. That and not using the right tile set. Once I had the right tile set, at least I've done all the work. At least I've done all the palette changes and stuff, and it was just copying and updating the colors to be the right ones. So I'm glad that was a quick resolve there. Thank you, everybody who came by. We're still here, who came by and hung out with me, and we made it this far, and we're only going to do the finishing touches and thanks everything and do the rest of it. So it's only going to get better, and it's only going to get cooler, and then we're going to go on to my next map after that, which will probably sometime maybe next week. We'll see. I actually want to do a day stream of modding, but we'll see. Anyway, let us go ahead and find a beautiful person to raid. Welcome to Korea. We're gonna try to raid somebody who is hopefully playing Final Fantasy Tactics. Doesn't look like there's anybody that I have on my follow list. Okay, it does look like there's somebody doing a challenge run. So we're going to go ahead and share the love. That is Final Fantasy Tactics, and maybe spread the word of more modding stuff so more people can learn about it. I will see you guys probably on Monday. I'm probably going to just take the weekends to hang out with my wife and do Christmas stuff. So I will see you guys on Monday. Later.